and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready for some girls basketball here on a Monday evening on TSSR Game Time Live. It is presented by MDH. My name is Wyatt Reed. Happy to be with you for the first time since the Christmas season, since right before Christmas, as a matter of fact. We were doing the look back, and first game that we've done since the Great Western Shootout there the weekend before Christmas. So it's been a long time since we've been here, but we are back at A-Town High School and happy to be here as we've got all sorts of good stuff happening here throughout the rest of the basketball season, and we could not be happier to bring it to you here on TSSR. So we have got the JV game about to get underway here this evening. Of course, the varsity game will be happening in just a little bit as you're watching coverage of A-Town Sports presented by Mid-Century Fiber. So appreciate them for jumping on board here and being our title sponsor for A-Town Sports throughout the home stretch here this season as the A-Town girls playing some good basketball. Got a good win there over the weekend in the Battle of Iowa versus Illinois at that big shootout up there in the Quad Cities. So we're pretty excited to see what they look like here at home, as Mid-Century Fiber is the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet, whether it's game day or every day. Mid-Century Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability that you need. Call or text 309-778-3278 or visit fiberfastnow.com to join the winning team. And we're about ready for the starting tip-off here at A-Town High School. So we'll get this thing underway as the starting lineup's going to look like this for the A-Town Tornadoes. Their lineup looks like number 3, Chesney Engel. Then you've got number 10, Mila Donahue. Number 12 is Vivian Bigger. Number 22 is Kayan Andrews. And number 35 is Macy Brooks. For United, it is number 1, Ella Brown. Natalie Poston is number 2 here this evening. Number 13 is Ada Kunkel. Number 15 is Cora Shimon. And number 21 is Cameron Poston. As your starting lineups, they're here this evening in our JV matchup. Again, our varsity matchup will be a little bit later this evening. United will be wearing the road red uniforms, A-Town in the home whites, the opening tip-off, and we are underway here from A-Town High School. Good to have you along. Feel free to get in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, your reaction to the ball game here this evening, as we have got the action happening in front of you. There's Engel's shot, banking that one home. What a start to the ball game there. Chesney Engel with the basket for the Tornadoes. A 2-0 start here in the early going. We've got 6-minute quarters here, so it's going to be a little quicker here this evening. 2-0 though the start as the A-Town Tornadoes off to their good start here. Right side, it is the Red Storm with their first possession here of the ball game, is picking up the dribble, bouncing it inside, a little turnaround jumper, banking that one home is Cameron Poston. So the bank open a little later here this evening on this Monday, as a little turnaround bank shots for both teams here in the early going, as Vivian Bigger with it at the free throw line as we approach our first minute gone here in the first quarter. As thinking about it, now Macy Brooks with it, top of the key. She's going to shoot a 3. That one off the side of the rim, no good. And the rebound comes out to United. They'll bring it back right to left as you look at your screen. With it right side is Natalie Poston. She's double teamed. That one tipped, stolen away. Bringing it the other way, all by herself. Chesney Engel will take it all the way to the basket and lay it up and in. Chesney Engel's got 4 here in the early going. Tornadoes off to a 4-2 start. Quickly the other way, here come the Red Storm. That one up and good. Ada Kunkel with the basket. Quick answer there for the Red Storm. A-Town only got 6 girls on the JV roster, so it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to, keep their energy throughout this JV contest. Of course, some of these girls also play on the varsity side as well, so you wonder how much gas they'll let out of the tank here during this JV game. Is that one no good by Mila Donahue, and the rebound comes out. Ed in the comments, our friend Edward joining us as we got a whistle and a foul cheering on A-Town here this evening. That'll be Macy Brooks with the foul, her first, as we are tied at 4 here. Get my scoreboard all squared away here. 3:58 to go in the first quarter. Trying to get it inbound. United has it up top, and they will reset here. Cora Shimon gets it right side. With it now is Natalie Poston. She'll drive, double team comes. There's a free throw line jumper on the way, and that one rattles home. It's Cora Shimon with the basket for United. Their first lead here in the ball game. It's 6-4. 3:38 to go here in the first. Left side, here's Kayanne Andrews with it. Gets a screen. Over to Bigger, right side, into the corner. Engel, stutter step, and she might have taken one too many steps on that stutter step. That'll be a turnover. And it will be United basketball. Our first game here at A-Town High School since before Christmas, as we got a whistle and a travel called on United. The A-Town girls have been on the move here. They were over in Peoria at ICC, and then they were up at Quad Cities last week. I mean, they have been traveling all over the place, playing some games, playing some tough competition, and getting some wins as well. So the A-Town Tornadoes looking good as we get ready to start this postseason push. With it left side, back up top, it's Cora Shimon moving to her right. As we approach 3 minutes to go, there's a corner three, wide open look. That one off the front of the rim. It's no good by Ella Brown. Offensive rebound, no good. Put that one up and no good. And it's Cameron Poston, though, earning the foul shots. She'll go to the line as A-Town will pick up their second foul here in the quarter. And with 2:55 to go here, United to the line shooting two with a 6-4 lead. First one on the way for Poston. That one off the back rim, no good. That foul was on Chesney Engel, her first, and team second. Couple dribbles there for Poston, and she'll put the second one off the back rim, no good, and the rebound goes to Donahue. Bringing it back the other way, here comes Mila Donahue into the corner. She'll go to the baseline, taking it all by herself. She draws a foul. That'll be the first foul on the Red Storm. As that one going to be on Ada Kunkel. And that is her first foul and the team's first here in the quarter. Good to have you with us here tonight. We are doing some other games here in the area as well. West Central on the stream here tonight. There's a jumper from the corner for Macy Brooks. That one no good. So if you're looking for some more great basketball, maybe pull the double screen up here tonight. I know our friend Kenny up there in Biggsville tonight. That's where I would be if we didn't have this game. There's that one up and good. A nice play inside. It's Ada Kunkel after getting her foul. Able to put that one in, and it is an 8-4 lead. With it right side, there's Nevaeh Kuhn-Williams. Gets it right side to Donahue, into the corner to Bigger. She drives the baseline, picks up the dribble, and she walked with it. Steve thinks he's funny. Into comments already here. Our friend Steve, our regular for A-Town Athletics. But Steve, hello to you as well. Go Bears, he says. Says had to give you a hard time. For those who don't know the reference, I am a Green Bay Packers fan. And Saturday was not a lot of fun, I'll be honest. Offensive rebound, put back up and good. Cameron Poston with her second basket. And it is an 8-0 run here for United as they lead it here 10-4. As that one up and good the other way for A-Town. My computer froze up there for a minute. See what you did, Steve? You froze my computer. Talking about the Bears. Shot is good for A-Town. That's Vivian Bigger with her first basket here in the game. A-Town with the basketball, trailing by 4. That bucket did end an 8-0 run for United. 10-6 our score with 1:35 to go here in the first. It was a great game, don't get me wrong, but I've never been so miserable watching the last 5-6 minutes of a game. That was tough. That was a tough blow. I've seen some tough blows. That might have been the worst. Over to the right side, here's Kuhn-Williams. That baseline pass is intercepted. A nice play there by Izzy Keith, who's into the ball game for the Red Storm. And Keith will pick it up and get it right side as we approach the 1 minute mark as Macy Brooks got her hand on that one, stripped it away. United gets it back though, top of the key, thought about shooting. There's Mia Carson into the game, number 14. Nice cut to the basket. Turn around, thought about shooting. Instead gets it back out with 1 minute to go. Back to the top of the key. Here's Harper Hall, another new face in for the Red Storm. They got a deep roster on their overall roster. Turnaround shot. That one up and good. What a play by Cameron Poston. She got that turnaround bank shot figured out. 12-6 our score. As I was saying, though, as I looked at the roster for United, that one off the side of the backboard, it goes out of play, and it'll be United basketball. The Red Storm have just 2 players in the upper class. So the varsity team is very, very young, but they've got a senior and a junior, and that's it. Everybody else is sophomores and freshmen. That's kind of led to some growing pains here for the Red Storm, who come in with a record on the varsity side of 4-14, but you're going to have a lot of these girls with a lot of experience, a lot of playing time, and that might bode well here in a couple of years up in Monmouth. 12 seconds to shoot as that one lost out of bounds. It'll be A-Town basketball with 8.4 seconds to go. 12-6 our score. And it'll be another chance for A-Town to get a basket here before the end of the quarter. Donahue with the inbounds pass into the corner. Here's Kuhn Williams with it. 5 to shoot. Right side. Here is Donahue. She'll take a right wing 3 at the buzzer. That one no good. And that'll end our first quarter. United got an 8-0 run to take the lead as we go to break. We're back after this. It's TSSR Game Time Live. It's presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here at A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready to start the second quarter of our JV matchup. The United Red Storm off to a 12-6 start. A-Town led this thing 4-2 early on here in this one, but United got an 8-0 run to take a 12-4 lead, or 10-4 lead, excuse me, and then couple baskets traded for each side. It leaves us with a 12-6 score as we start the second here. So again, 6-minute quarters here in our JV matchup here this evening. And getting that one, trying to get it inside. That one poked away. We got a whistle and a tie-up. I believe the possession arrow should give it to the A-Town Tornadoes, and it will. Good to have you with us here tonight. Again, feel free to get into the comments. Let us know what you're up to here this evening, where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. As that shot up, no good. A nice offensive rebound. That one also no good. Kayan Andrews with the offensive board on that one. And bringing it back the other way. Here come the Red Storm. The Storm versus the Tornadoes. A lot of weather being involved in this one. Picking up the dribble, getting it right side. Top of the key, thought about it, is Natalie Poston. Instead, gets it now to Harper Hall. Back to Poston in the corner. 5:15 to go here in the second. Good ball movement here by the Red Storm. There's a right wing 3 on the way. That one banked off the backboard, no good. Offensive rebound. And the Red Storm will reset. There's a corner 3. That one rattles around, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Engel. Chesney Engel will bring it left to right here. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. With it right side, going to the baseline. Engel goes all the way to the basket, lays that one up, no good. Offensive rebound. Engel gets it back. Right side, 3 on the way for Vivian Bigger. That one halfway down and out. And the rebound comes out to the Red Storm. They've got it right side, going all the way inside, putting that one up. A wild shot. It's no good, and the rebound goes to Mila Donahue. Donahue brings it back. A lot of pace to this one here in the early going. Saw it on a couple of occasions. Into the corner, here's Kayan Andrews. Up top to Vivian Bigger. She'll drive, nice baseline pass over, good ball movement. There's a corner jumper on the way. It's no good by Kayan Andrews, and the rebound comes out to the Red Storm. 12-6, neither team has scored. Engel gets the steal, goes all the way to the basket, lays it up. That one no good. And the rebound into the hands of United once again. And neither team with a basket so far, as we've just crossed the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 2. Again, playing with those 6-minute quarters. The left side, good ball movement here as United with it left wing. Thought about driving inside Natalie Poston, instead gets it to Harper Hall. There's a right wing three on the way. That one up and good. Izzy Keith from the right wing for 3. First basket here in the quarter. It was a big one there. 15-6, a 9-point lead, biggest lead of the ball game for United. As it goes, Engel has it, picks up the dribble, gets it to Donahue. She'll drive inside, take it all the way to the basket. That one no good. A good look there for Donahue. Can't get it to go, however, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by A-Town. 3:09 to go here in the second as Nevaeh Kuhn-Williams will come in. And Chesney Engel checking out of the ball game. She looked gassed. And when you only got 6 players on the JV side, it's a little tricky to keep everybody fresh, but I'm sure that's what I believe that's Coach Dickerson down there. Coach Bailey Dickerson doing. It's Bailey or Bree, I can't remember which one it is. As that one poked out of bounds, I think it's Bailey. Out of play, it'll still be United basketball, however. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second. As I didn't know you could run on the baseline. It wasn't a scoring play, so she got away with something there. Left wing, there's an open look for 3 again. Keith can't get that one to go. Battle for the rebound. Bodies on the floor. We got a whistle and a tie-up. And possession arrow will give it to United. 2:45 to go here in the second. Yeah, there wasn't a basket, so you can't run the baseline on just a normal inbounds play. So I'm a little confused on that one, but as that one up and good for 3. Izzy Keith's got another basket from downtown. 18-6 the score. United on a roll here as that one nearly lost. Bigger had it. That one poked away. Able to get it back up top to Macy Brooks. Brooks gets a screen from Kuhn-Williams into the corner to Donahue. Donahue, nice cut to the basket. A little pick and roll there to Macy Brooks, but that one, a whistle and a foul called. That'll be on A-Town. It'll be on Macy Brooks. First foul of the quarter by either side. Her second foul here in the ball game. It is the team's first, however, in the quarter. 2:15 to go. A-Town still has not scored here in this quarter. Back threes for the Red Storm. And they've got themselves a 12-point lead, biggest lead here in the ball game. With it, top of the key, Jensen Parkins into the game. Izzy Keith turns around, gets it right side. Under 2 minutes to go. Another new face, Ava Westert, into the game as well as that one whistled. Another tie-up, and A-Town will take it on the possession. 1:52 to go here in quarter number 2. A-Town will bring it up the floor here is Mila Donahue. Nevaeh Kuhn-Williams with it right side. She'll pick up the dribble. Double team comes. A whistle and a foul called on United. That'll give A-Town the possession here. First foul on number 24, Ava Westert. Fresh into the game and picks up her first foul. It's usually the way it goes, they say. When you come into the game, the ball always seems to find you, right? Top of the key, it's Vivian Bigger, right side. There's a 3 on the way for Donahue. That one grazes the rim. Able to get the offensive rebound. Kuhn-Williams, right side. Gets a screen. Nice screen and roll there. There's Bigger, can't put it up. Put it off the bottom of the backboard, but it was last touched by United. 1:18 to go here in the second. 18-6 our score. A-Town's had some good looks. They just haven't been able to cash them in as a whistle and a foul called, and Macy Brooks now going to have a chance to go to the line and shoot 2. Izzy Keith picks up her first foul. Team second. Going to the line here is Macy Brooks. 1:17 to go here in the second as the first one up and good. So Macy Brooks onto the scorer's sheet. Ends a long drought for A-Town. It was another 8-0 run by the Red Storm. Hey, and the bank's open. Not the way you draw it up, but you got it to go. You ain't gonna complain. That one up and good. It's 18-8. Macy Brooks goes 2 for 2 from the line. We got a whistle and a timeout. Quick timeout gives us a second to shout out again to our sponsor, Mid-Century Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Mid-Century Fiber keeps you connected with speed and reliability that you need. Call or text 309-778-3278 or visit fiberfastnow.com and join the winning team. Boy, I don't miss live reads, I will say, during the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. We had a lot of them, but that's a good thing, obviously. It means we got a lot of sponsors jumping on board. They're just not my thing, live reads. You'd think a guy on radio would have no problem with live reads, but here I am, struggling with live reads. Right side. My thing is I usually have extra takes. I don't usually do them live. That one goes towards the back court, and a whistle and a foul called. Back by half court, Mila Donahue going to pick up that foul. It'll be the second foul on A-Town here in the quarter. Her first, team second. 10-point lead here for the Red Storm. The A-Town offense has gone very, very quiet as that one goes out of play. Last touch by A-Town. It went off the shoe of one of the Tornadoes. But the problem for United is it's all the way back on their side of the court. So they got to bring it up the floor here. A-Town running a little bit of pressure. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. 18-8, right side. Inside pass, that one intercepted. A nice play there from Vivian Bigger. They bring it up the floor here. Here's Macy Brooks. See if A-Town plays for the last shot or not here. Kayanne Andrews with it up top. Good ball movement over to the right side. Inside to Brooks, a whistle and a foul. That'll be on United. It'll be their third. Izzy Keith will pick up her second foul. Team's third. And I think Keith will check out. Yep, Izzy will check out. Back into the ball game is Cora Shimon. And they'll get the inbounds play. Nice play. Cutting to the basket. That one no good. A whistle and a tie-up. And the possession arrow will give it to United. By the way, A-Town called that timeout earlier, so we'll get our scoreboard updated there. 17 seconds to go here in the first half. Bringing it across the timeline with it right side. Here's Jensen Parkins. 10 now to shoot. Parkins with it. She goes to the free throw line up top. 5 to shoot. Here's an elbow jumper. That one on the way. No good. 1 second left. That one is not going to get back up, and that's going to end our first quarter. Our first half, as a matter of fact. 18-8 the score as we've played 2 here at A-Town on the JV side. We'll take a break and have a little interview with our friends from MDH. When we come back, we'll take a look at the stats and get you ready for the second half here as the A-Town Tornadoes and the United Red Storm doing battle. United in the lead here, 18-8. We're back in just a bit on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're at halftime. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. Our guest, MDH President and Chief Executive Officer Bill Murdoch. Bill, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
If you're looking at your job and trying to summarize what it's like to be a CEO at a hospital in West Central Illinois, I think it was one word that keeps coming to mind is nonstop.
That is correct.
How would you describe your job just using nonstop?
Well, I think nonstop because we're daily facing a lot of challenges in healthcare right now. And not only here at MDH, but our competitors and everybody in the region is struggling with rural healthcare right now.
But not just locally, but also nationally, too, the challenges that I think we face as a small rural community hospital. There's a lot of similarities as far as the challenges that we would face, but also that others would face, that you really got to keep your attention focused on.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only are we watching what current regulations are going to affect, but we're trying to get out front of that and try to help shape some of that policy out there for our rural partners.
Now, we don't want to just say there's challenges, but I think we're also trying to be proactive too and trying to have a positive approach. Looking at recruiting, let's use that for an example. We've talked about before where you get whether it's a physician, a nurse practitioner, any staff member, clinical staff, get them here on campus. One of the positive, we think we can sell them and know we can sell them on culture here at MDH.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Once we get them here to MDH, they take a walk around the campus. They visit with a lot of our staff. Even community members are a big advocate for MDH. So yes, culture is a big thing for potential candidates that come in and take a look at us.
When you're talking recruitment too, and it's not just your staff members who are out of college, done with their education, who are having to start earlier and earlier in that process, even going down to the high school, just to educate students to show, hey, there's a lot of really good jobs available in healthcare right now.
Right. Yeah. Not only are we trying to recruit for today to fill a lot of vacancies, but we're going deep, like you say, into the school system to recruit the next generation of caregivers for our local hospital.
Well, just as a reminder for our viewers, when you're looking at the staff members and those who have medical privileges at MDH, start with Dr. Tim Biagini. Dr. Biagini is born and raised in Macomb. You got Dr. Michael Waters, representing Fulton County, VIT area. You've got Dr. Olivia White, Warsaw and Hancock County. Mm-hmm. But you also have Dr. Mary Kathleen Lockard, Bushnell-Prairie City and McDonough County.
Yeah, excellent physicians and providers. They do a great job for us here at MDH, and like you say, they're homegrown. They are very passionate and compassionate with all of our patients to make sure they get the best possible patient care here at MDH.
And those are just a few of the staff members. I know we have more with ties, not just in McDonough County, but surrounding West Central Illinois region. They can also help to sell about the quality of life here in West Central Illinois, because I really think that you get somebody coming from out of state and they're like, do we really want to live in a rural area? They come here, they experience Macomb, and they know this is a place where I would want to move and help raise a family.
Yeah, and what we've started recently too, not only am I the primary recruiter, but also we've got a group of physicians, and the group of physicians that you mentioned too, Pat, they do a wonderful job selling that candidate on our healthcare that we have here. They just do a great job, and it makes my job so much more easier having them on board.
All right, let's stay talking about recruiting. Or any updates that you can share?
Yeah, we partnered with Carthage Hospital to recruit a orthopedic surgeon here, and he's coming sometime after the first part of the year. But that's kind of, we find out there's a lot of synergies if we work together and try to do those recruitment, and it looks appealing to the providers that are taking a look at us. So we're excited about that, and hopefully that partnership will continue on as we move forward.
And in orthopedic as well, we got another one coming on board following residency in 2027.
We do. Yep. We have Dr. Mitchell Parker is coming in 2027. Just spoke with him last week. He's super excited to get started here. He's got a lot of great ideas. I think he's just going to knock it out of the park here for us.
What are some other area of needs that you see the hospital when it comes to the recruitment?
Oh, we have a lot of needs, really, Pat. And, our primary focus is probably family practice, and then we do orthopedics after that. Orthopedics been a big void for us for some time. We're also trying to recruit another obese provider as well. So we got a lot we're working on right now.
A lot on the plate. Let's change gears a little bit, Bill. Let's talk about artificial intelligence. A lot that's been in the news, and I know something that you're really keeping a big focus on and reading the latest national news. How has AI, and even though we're only using it just a little bit right now, how has AI helped MDH?
Yeah, AI, yes, that's a very good question. AI's been very positive for MDH, and we're not looking at it as a replacement tool for the workforce. We're looking at it for a workflow, work process improvement, becoming more efficient, and the providers, they really love that technology. It helps them document better. We're using it heavily on the revenue cycle side because the insurance payers are using AI to deny claims, slow up claims, or just reject them altogether. So we're using AI on the front side to battle the big insurance carriers. So it's been very advantageous for us to implement AI, and I think we'll be very bullish on it going forward too. We're seeing a lot of other great products that are coming out. It is expensive, but there's also a lot of efficiencies that we pick up as well.
Even though you talk about the cost of it, if it can help with the operations side and pay for itself, essentially, that's something you really got to take a look at.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer if it pays for itself, and it's usually the payback's pretty reasonable. Time-wise to do that, so why not do it and just get more efficient at what you do.
Looking at the organization overall, if you are out in the community, and you do a lot out in the community, meeting with businesses, meeting with organizations and people, what are about 4 to 5 strengths that you see MDH being a leader in healthcare throughout West Central Illinois?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, of course, OB pops right to the top, right? So we're really the only OB provider within a 60-mile radius, and we want those babies to be born here. We have Dr. Tim Biagini, as you mentioned earlier, just a great resource, a gastro guy that does a lot of colonoscopies here in the community. Dr. Lockard, and we got Dr. Segura too. She's another young provider here for us that does a great job with pediatrics. Of course, Lockard's with pediatrics as well. Olivia White, she's an up-and-comer general surgeon that is just now getting her feet underneath her, and will do a great job for our patients. And
I would also throw in there, too, a lot of our specialty departments as well. I mean, with Dr. Sparks in ear, nose, and throat.
Yes.
We've got sports med and rehab, the community pharmacy, which opened in January of 2025, which really helped make 2025 an eventful year, but also a very busy year for everybody in the organization. Those are just a few of the other great supporting departments that help make the organization what it is.
Yeah, that's a great point, too. And then also add on to that, we got a new CT scanner, our second, so we have redundancy there. And then we also got the mammo machine that just came online here a few months ago that was supported by the hospital foundation. And then we have a DEXA scanner as well. So we have a lot of new great technology right here locally that our patients can receive without going other places to get that care.
And another thing that you've really emphasized a lot, we're the ones that are here for the patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year.
That you're absolutely right. We're providing critical care to everybody 24/7, 365 days a year. When our competitors are closed, we are here to take care of their patients for them.
All right, before we close out, I got to ask you one final question, and we have to ask this, I think, every time that we have an interview with you. How's your hunting been?
I really enjoyed the hunting, but my aim has really been off the charts terrible. So, and that's pretty much par for me. It makes for great stories, and my lies get even bigger when when I miss.
And we got to cut out of that short. We're almost done talking anyway. We're at the start of the third quarter. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed here on the call as we are back underway here. Third quarter of action between the A-Town Tornadoes and the United Red Storm on our JV side. United currently leading things 18-8 as we'll get a look at their lead scorers here in just a moment with the basketball, however. Inside pass, now back outside, back to Donahue. Driving the baseline is Donahue. She'll kick it out. Kuhn Williams able to save the basketball. Back to Bigger. Here's Macy Brooks with it. Good ball movement here by A-Town, trying to find that open look. There's a jumper on the way for Kayanne Andrews. Can't get the shooter's touch, and United will bring it back the other way. United's leading scorers, Izzy Keith, a couple of threes here tonight. She's got 6 points, and also Cameron Poston with a few baskets. She's got 6 points as well. So those two are the leading scorers here, as there's a jumper from the corner. That one no good, and the rebound comes out to Mila Donahue. Bringing it back the other way are the Tornadoes. The other players with points, 4 points for Ada Kunkel and 2 points for Cora Schimmin. As a three made the other way here for A-Town. There's a three by Macy Brooks, and A-Town currently trailing by 7 now, 18-11. A-Town's leading scorer now is Macy Brooks. She had 2 at the half. Leading scorer at the half was Chesney Engel. She had 4. And Vivian Bigger with just 2 points. A low-scoring half for A-Town in that first half. Shot no good, and the rebound comes out. A-Town still in this ball game, though, trailing by just 7 now. Inside pass gets it to Bigger, lays that one up and in through the contact. No whistle, but Bigger gets that one to go. Back-to-back buckets. Here comes A-Town. They trail by 5. Top of the key. Moving it right side into the corner. Pump fake. Here comes Poston. Natalie Poston gets it. There's Cameron Poston. She's been excellent here tonight. She's got 8. And that gets the lead back up to 7. It's 20-17. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Mila Donahue with it near the volleyball line, right side to Macy Brooks. 20-13. A-Town only scored 2 points that entire second quarter, and they were free throws. No field goals in the second quarter. Here's Macy Brooks with it. And A-Town going to call a timeout, 30-second timeout. As trying to get away from a sticky situation there back near the halftime line. Timeout here for the Tornadoes. Gives us a second to give a shout out to our sponsor, Mid-Century Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Mid-Century Fiber keeps you connected with speed and reliability that you need. Call or text 309-778-3278 or visit fiberfastnow.com to join the winning team. 20-13 our score. Good year, by the way, 2013. My graduating year. I know, I'm an old fart. That one inbounds, gets it left side. It was 13 years ago, folks. Don't want to think about that. That one tipped into the backcourt. It might have been last touched by A-Town, so A-Town can't touch it. Otherwise, it's an over and back. So United gets it back, and there is a jumper from mid-range. That one up and good. It's Mia Carson with the basket. She had her hand over her mouth. She couldn't believe she made that shot. All the chaos, she makes it count. Vivian Bigger with it right side, back to a 9-point lead. Into the corner, here's Mila Donahue as we've got 3 minutes to go. Inside pass, turnaround, Vivian Bigger, a lot of contact. That one out of bounds, last touch by United. Chesney Engel will check back into the game here. Hey, you want to tighten that up. 2:55 to go here, third quarter. Trying to get it in. They do get it back inbounds. Kay-Ann Andrews with it right side. As inside, a lot of contact and a whistle and a foul is called, and Mila Donahue will go to the line and shoot 2. As that foul going to be on Ada Kunkel. That is her second, team's first here in the quarter. First foul for both sides here. Again, we're playing 6-minute quarters here in the JV side. As that one rims out no good. Donahue still scoreless here in this game. Checking in for United, Harper Hall. Still got our varsity matchup coming up a little bit later on tonight. That'll be on the other link that is created, which you go to our homepage here as an offensive rebound off the miss, no good. Kuhn Williams able to set up a third opportunity here for A-Town. Go to the homepage, though, head to the live tab. The link's already created. But you don't need to go there right now. We've still got the JV matchup here. A-Town trying to make a comeback. Here's Engel's shot. That one no good. And the rebound comes out. Here comes United. They like to push it the other way here as Harper Hall, that is Mia Carson with it, number 14. Here's Izzy Keith, back to the top of the key. 2:15 to go. Left side, driving, kicking, right elbow. There's a 3 on the way. That one short. Able to chase down the rebound for a moment, but that one goes off the leg of A-Town, out of bounds. And still a 9-point lead here for the Red Storm. Third quarter of action here in our JV contest is picking up the dribble, getting it right side. Mia Carson gets it back out to Izzy Keith. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Harper Hall up top. United looking for that opening, able to get it up top once again. They'll reset. Good defense here by A-Town. pretty much playing them straight up here. As that one's tipped, stolen away. Nice defensive possession there for A-Town. Got to bring it the other way. There's a shot quickly, a little floater. That one no good by Macy Brooks, and a whistle and a foul is called on A-Town. That'll be on Macy Brooks. That's her third. Team's first here in the quarter. Very clean game here so far. Neither side accumulating too many fouls. 1:25 to go here in the third. Izzy Keith looking to get the basketball in, able to get it in now to Harper Hall. Harper will bring it up the floor, and United will reset here offensively with it. Ella Brown, haven't said her name much here tonight. Is that one a battle, lost the handle for a moment? Whistle, we got a timeout. Coach Jennifer Bratcher for United. She's the JV coach. Coach Jennifer making the call there, so a timeout for United. That is their second. Both teams are now down to 4. Into the comments here, our Fowler joining us. Hello to you. Going pretty well here, our Fowler. Basketball back here at A-Town High School, so excited to be back here for the postseason push for the A-Town side, both on the boys and the girls side. Girls coming off a couple of massive wins. They got a big win against Cisna Park back on, what was that, Friday at ICC, and then they went up to the Quad Cities and got a win against North Scott. So very excited to see these girls in action once again. As the inbounds play, of course, our JV or varsity game coming up. Feel free to get in the comments like our Fowler did there. Leave your 2 cents. Anything non-Bears related, I'm okay with that. It's a turnaround shot, that one no good, but a foul is called. Anything non-Bears related. Nah, that's a good team up there in Chi-Town. That is a pretty darn good team, I tell you. And they're gonna give LA all they can handle. I don't know who I like in that game, but the first shot up and good for that is Cora Shimon. That makes it a 10-point game again. Gonna be a fun game Sunday night, though, nonetheless. I'll be watching. 24-13. Bringing it the other way. Kayan Andrews lays it up, no good, but a foul. Scoreboard a little slow to update here, so there we go. 53.4 seconds to go. 2 free throws were good there, by the way, for Cora Shimon. And it is back to actually an 11-point lead. It's a 6-0 run here for United. In a low-scoring game like this, those kind of runs feel more like 12-0, 15-0 kind of things. Oh, that's our friend Rich joining us here. I wondered what the R stood for. Rich?
I could have told you that.
Well, why didn't you?
I knew who he was. It just connected. Because I have him on Snapchat, and everything that he has is R Fowler. I was like, I know who that is.
45 seconds to go here, third quarter. Our camera girl, Alyssa, says hi there, Rich. As that one up top. With it right side is Harper Hall. Coming up on 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. 24-14. I don't have an extra point there for A-Town. There we go. We're all good to go now. There's a jumper. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. That one halfway down and out. Another offensive rebound. Mid-range jumper. It's no good. And A-Town comes away with the basketball here. 10 seconds to go. Here comes Macy Brooks with it right side. 7 to shoot. Down to 5. A-Town got to move, try to find something opening. Into the corner, that one tipped out of bounds, and that's going to end our third quarter. A dominant game here so far for United. One more quarter to go. They lead it by 10. We are back in just a moment on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
Tommy Tornado. He's here. Get him on the camera there, my friend Alyssa. Tommy Tornado in the house. There he is. What's he throwing at people? Oh, my. Tommy getting aggressive here this evening. Well, it's good to see Tommy Tornado in the gym. 24-14 our score. United with the lead over A-Town here in our JV contest. Of course, our varsity matchup a little bit later on. Low-scoring affair here in this one, but our fourth quarter about to get underway. United, nearly an over and back there. I don't know. They say it was tipped into the backcourt, so that is why it was not over and back. We start the fourth quarter, though, as backing down, picking up the dribble, getting it now to Harper Hall. Up top, it's Ella Brown. Good ball movement here by United. Inside pass, that one nearly stolen away. Battle for it on the ground. Cameron Poston has it, but a tie-up, and it'll give it to A-Town. They'll have the possession here, just underway here in the fourth. 10-point lead. That was the lead at the half. A-Town just hasn't been able to get anything going here offensively. United hasn't really been able to get it going either, outside of a couple of different runs. But those runs have been the difference here in the ballgame. Top of the key, there's Vivian Bigger, and up top of the key, three! That one up and good! Maybe that'll be the spark A-Town looking for. Bigger's got 7. It's 24-17. All you need is a touchdown. That's that one out on the sideline. Out of bounds, it's a turnover. Sorry, my mind's all football. I watch football, I kid you not, Thursday through Sunday. The 2 college games, or the 4 college games. No, the 2 college games. The 2 semifinal games, and then the NFL slate was insane. Absolutely insane. Outside of Saturday night, but that's neither here nor there. Nah, that was still a great game, like I said. I'm going to be a good sport about it, but I don't like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Into the corner, here's Kay-Ann Andrews. So my mind's still on football. All you need is a touchdown now at this point. But they don't have those in this sport. There's Macy Brooks. There's left wing 3 on the way. Oh, the bank not open yet. Says that one top of the key. Going to try it again. Top of the key. That one rattles home. Chesney Engel for 3. Here come the Tornadoes. They're down 4. A little pressure here from A-Town. Ooh, and a whistle and a foul called. And Kay-Ann Andrews coming in like that defensive back. Right there in the open field. You wouldn't understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
4:34 to go here in the fourth. As United will have the basketball. The first foul on A-Town here in the quarter. With it right side. United trailing by, or leading by 4. A-Town trying to rally their way back into this one. Ooh, nearly a 5-second call. Battle for the basketball, a whistle and a tie-up. .4:18 to go here in the fourth. Rich says you watch too much high school basketball or college or professional basketball. I don't watch enough basketball, I'll be honest with you. I don't watch enough college basketball. I'd like to watch more, but I'm never home to watch it. Inside pass, a nice play. Lays that one up, no good, but a foul as Cameron Poston nearly had an and one opportunity. That would have been a big basket there for the Red Storm. They lead it by 4, looking to stop the back-to-back threes from A-Town. 24-20 our score, 4:07 to go. Good to have you with us here tonight. Again, our varsity contest about to take place after this. First one no good for Poston. Again, United, a very young team. A lot of these girls out on the floor you'll see here are going to be in the varsity contest here. A lot of growing pains, but again, in the future years, you feel like that's a good thing. You're going to get them A lot of miles. You're going to be really, really good once they get into their upperclassmen years. As the bank open late here this evening as Cameron Poston banks home a free throw. Yeah, not how you draw it up, but you won't complain. 25-20, a 5-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Donahue's pass inside, back out. That's a jumper for 2 on the way, no good. And the rebound comes out to United. A little full court press here from A-Town off the missed shot. Gonna have to try to get this one up, nearly lost it, and taking it away is Vivian Bigger. So A-Town with the defensive stop there. Here's Engel, whistle, and a travel call. 3:37 to go here in the fourth, 5-point lead. A-Town outscoring United here in this quarter 6-1 off the back-to-back threes. As Keith will kick it back to Ada Kunkel. And Kunkel lost it out of bounds. So another turnover. And the full court press has been very, very successful here so far for the Tornadoes, at least in the fourth quarter. Andrews gets it up top. Kuhn Williams over to Donahue, left side. Good ball movement here from A-Town. It goes to Vivian Bigger. She'll drive inside through the contact, trying to draw a foul, can't get it to go. And the rebound comes out. Here come the Red Storm. United with it. As a triple team for a moment, falling on the ground, battling for the basketball. United comes away with it. Under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. That one poked, stolen away. Here comes Mila Donahue all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Mila Donahue with her first 2 points of the game. We've got a 3-point game. 2:45 to go as a whistle and a foul called. That'll be a foul on Chesney Engel. That'll be A-Town's third here in the quarter. That is the second on Chesney Engel. A-Town has brought this lead all the way back to a 1-point deficit. Or a 1-possession deficit, I should say, as a whistle. Offensive foul called! Izzy Keith will pick up the foul, getting into position as A-Town. What a play there, and A-Town has a chance to tie the game if they can hit a 3. 2:37 to go here in the fourth. Bringing it up the floor, here's Donahue. She'll kick it into the corner, here's Bigger. Driving towards the baseline, picks it back up. Engel, now to Donahue, good ball movement, back, there's a 3 on the way for the tie. That one off the top of the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Bigger gets her own miss. And a foul is called. That'll be the first foul on United. Not a bad foul there. That is actually their second foul here in the quarter. So Macy Brooks will check back into the ball game here for A-Town. 2:16 to go. A-Town back to within 1 possession. If they can get that 3, don't need the 3. But if you get it available, why not? Into the corner, it's Macy Brooks. Up top, here comes Bigger. She'll step back, take a jumper from the elbow. That one no good, and that one rebounded by United. Bringing it back the other way. Here come the Red Storm, taking it all the way to the basket. That one no good. Battle for the rebound, it's out of bounds. Last touch by United. I don't know if I agree with that possession there where you're running quickly to get down the floor. I think you'd want to burn some time if you're United. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back after this. It's TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we head to we're in the fourth quarter here. 1:56 to go. And A-Town has cut a once What was that lead at one point? It was a 12-point lead at one point in this ball game. It was 18-6 at one point in the second quarter. It's been a low-scoring affair in this JV contest. However, the A-Town girls have clawed their way back. They're outscoring United here on this quarter 8-1. And a once 10-point lead is now down to 3. Here's Mila Donahue with it right side. 1:45 to go, and that one thrown away. Bad turnover there for A-Town as they try to get it back. We got a whistle and a tie-up. What's the possession arrow? It'll be with A-Town. So the Tornadoes will get it back. Bailed out by the possession arrow there. 25-22 our score here in the JV matchup. Here's Vivian Bigger on the inbound play, lays it up and in. Bigger's got 9, A-Town's down 1. And a battle for the basketball. Here come the Red Storm with it quickly the other way. 90 seconds to go. United gonna look to dribble away some clock here as they get it right side. A-Town's been putting some pressure. There's Izzy Keith for a jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Poston puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound, here comes Donahue. Chance to get the lead, here comes A-Town. Quickly the other way, all the way to the basket, no good, and a late foul called. A blocking foul called on United, and that'll send A-Town to the line. 1:06 to go here in the fourth. What a ball game this has turned out to be. First one on the way for Donahue. It's up and good. And A-Town was down 12, 18-6. They did not score a field goal in the entire second quarter. As the second one on the way, it's up and good. Donahue goes back to back. And A-Town, for the first time in this game, or at least since early in this game, has a lead, a whistle and a foul called. That'll be a foul on A-Town. Both teams, actually A-Town now with 4. A-Town with a 1-point lead. 26-25 the score with 1:03 to go. Inbound, United gets it in. Right side, into the corner. There's a jumper for Izzy Keith. That one up and good! Izzy Keith with a big basket. That one for 3. It's back to a 2-point game. 50 seconds to go. Inside pass. Now back outside. Here's Bigger. Into the corner. Andrews lost it. Out of bounds. Last touched by A-Town. That is a costly turnover there. 43 seconds to go here in the fourth. Whistle and a timeout. It'll be a full timeout here. A-Town down to 2. Still plenty of timeouts. Plenty of time left here in this game. 43 seconds to go. What a shot there by Izzy Keith. She has been lights out from 3. She's got 3 threes here in the game. 28-26 the score. As A-Town was on a, what was that? It was a 10-1 run to get the lead. Actually, it was an 11-1 run. Sorry, 12-1. Math is hard today. But then that 3 from Izzy Keith, that's about as big as you can get right there. So with 43 seconds to go, a full timeout here. A-Town looking to make a stop here defensively. They've been able to make a lot of stops here so far. Can they get one more here and potentially come down and either tie or take the lead? 43 seconds to go as United comes out of their huddle. They're going to be trying to inbound the basketball, trying to go left or right on your screen. Don't forget, we got a varsity game coming up a little bit later on. That pass in, Izzy Keith. Now A-Town going to come with a little bit of pressure. Turning around, good ball move, or dribbling there for Natalie Poston. She picks up the dribble, looking for help. 30 seconds to go, inside to Poston. Might have got away with a walk there. Battle for the basketball, A-Town comes away with it. Mila Donahue's got it. Bringing it back the other way. Here comes Donahue, she is fouled. That'll be the 4th foul on United. Both teams are now at the limit. No teams over the limit. 21.6 seconds to go. Chance to tie or take the lead here for A-Town. After the steal a moment ago. Inside pass to Bigger, puts up a floater! Had one up and good! Vivian Bigger with the basket, we're tied! Pressure from A-Town, 13 seconds to go. Now 10, here comes United with the basketball. A trap and a whistle and a travel! A-Town's gonna have a chance to win this game. We got a whistle and another timeout for A-Town. They're down to one left. They want to win it on this possession. We're tied at 28. 6.7 seconds to go. And don't you dare. Don't you dare. I had no choice, folks. I don't want, you know what you want me to tell you. It is 6.7 seconds to go in this ball game. A-Town, what a rally, what a ball game. Just what a great fight from this team here. And this is the future of this A-Town girls team. And this is the kind of culture that Coach Dugan, who you see in there kind of drawing up the play here, this is the kind of culture that he is creating here. These are the kind of players he wants on his team. And yeah, even though he's technically not the head coach of the JV team, he's still in doing the coaching, doing everything he wants, because these kinds of plays make you a better player for when you become an upperclassman and get into the varsity. So here we go. 6.7 seconds to go. Fourth quarter. A-Town with a chance to win it here in regulation. They'll get it to Engel on the inbound into the corner. Donahue nearly lost it out of bounds. 3 seconds left. There's a three on the way. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. United's got it, but we are going to overtime. We are going to overtime here in our JV matchup here this evening. Tied at 28. We'll take a break. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we go to overtime in our JV matchup here this evening. Overtime number one. Who saw this coming? I know I sure didn't. When A-Town was trailing 18-6 in the second quarter, I thought there was no way. It was a 10-point game at the end of the third quarter. But A-Town outscores United in that quarter 14-4. That got the job done. We are tied. We go to overtime. Vivian Bigger out there for A-Town, and out there Ada Kunkel for United. The tip-off won by A-Town. They'll take the possession, and we're underway here in overtime. A 3-minute overtime quarter to determine the winner of this one. Here's Mila Donahue with it. Gets a screen from Bigger. Little pick and roll. There goes Bigger. Turnaround shot. That one banked off the backboard. No good. Defensive rebound there for United, and that out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. United turns it over again. 28 all. Don't forget our varsity matchup coming up later on here in the evening. A-Town girls. As that'll get in. Here's a three on the way for Nevaeh Kuhn-Williams. That one too strong. Offensive rebound. Andrews kicks it out. Here's Donahue. There's a three on the way. That one off the back rim. No good. And the rebound into the hands of Ada Kunkel. 2:23 to go here in overtime. Bringing it up the floor. That one tipped, nearly stolen away. Battle for it. A lot of contact, no fouls. Here comes Kunkel. Goes to her left, puts up the shot. That one no good. Rebound, fought for, and a battle. A-Town will come away with it. Bringing it up the floor, here's Mila Donahue. Donahue picks up the dribble, gets it to Kuhn-Williams. Good ball movement, left side. There's a three on the way for the lead. Halfway down and out by Bigger. What a shot there. And the rebound comes out. 1:50 to go here in overtime. A triple team out near half court. Whistle, we have got a timeout. And United's got a few of those to use. They're down to, I think both teams are actually down to one. They are here in overtime, so that, I think, is going to be it. Or maybe they had one extra one. All right, we'll see what the scoreboard says. Right now, they've got it at 1 apiece. Minute 45 to go. Ooh, boy. What a game. What a game this has been. And A-Town trailed 18-6 in the second quarter. Trailed 24-14 at the end of the third. But then came roaring back thanks to their defense. That's the defense that Coach Dugan instills throughout the varsity side. You see that suffocating defense, and you see it being coached here on the JV side as well. 1:45 to go here, tied at 28. Who will break through here in overtime? With it is Poston, right side to Izzy Keith. She's been dangerous from three here tonight. 3 threes in the ball game. She's got the team lead with 9 points. Tied for the team lead, that is. Here's Natalie Poston. Up top to Izzy Keith. Under a minute and a half to go. Keith picks up the dribble, gets it right side. Here comes Kunkel. Nice baseline pass. Puts up the shot. That one no good, but a foul. And Cameron Poston going to go to the line and shoot 2. With 1:21 to go here in the fourth. It'll be a foul on A-Town. It'll be their 5th. First one on the way for Poston. That one off the rim, no good. So Poston's been struggling here from the line. She's 0 for 3. Actually, no, she's now 1 for 3, I should say. She did make one earlier here today. She's got 9 points, and that one up and good, and that gives United the lead. A 1-point lead for the Red Storm. 29-28, 1:15 to go here in the fourth. Driving inside all the way to the basket. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. And it's taken away by the Red Storm. Off the missed shot. A little pressure here from A-Town. Will they do the trap? 1:02 to go. Brings it up the floor. They get it across the line just in time. Under a minute to go here in overtime. There's the top of the key. Izzy Keith for 3. That one no good. And the rebound into the hands of Kuhn Williams. Brings it up the floor. Here's Nevaeh. Double team. Able to get it away. Here's Engel. Left side to Donahue. 42 seconds to go. Into the corner. Here's Andrews. Able to get it back out. Top of the key. There is a 3 on the way for Kuhn Williams. That one no good. And the rebound into the hands of United. Under 30 seconds left. Up the floor. Here comes Keith inside. Puts up the shot. Banks it home. Izzy Keith with a huge basket. 3-point lead for the Red Storm. 15 seconds to go. Whistling a timeout. A-Town uses their last one. Full timeout. 31-28 the score. As a big basket there for Izzy Keith. What a day she's had. 3 threes. And able to get that shot to go to get it up to a 3-point game. They didn't need to get that there, but they would have liked to maybe dribble a little bit more clock, but all in all, they'll take it. For if you're United, now you've got to deal with the offensive presence here that A-Town has had, especially in the fourth quarter, and I haven't had it much here in overtime, but only 3-minute quarters. Not a lot of time to operate here offensively, and A-Town has not scored here in overtime, as a matter of fact. So, here we go. 13.6 seconds to go. And both teams break their huddle. 3-point lead here for the Red Storm. In our varsity contest coming up a little bit later on here, we'll have that for you on TSSR. Nevaeh Kuhn Williams will inbound the basketball, trying to set up the go-ahead shot. 13.6 left, trying to get it in. They get it up top to Donahue. 12 seconds left. Donahue picks up the dribble. She tries a 3, a heave. That one no good. Cameron Poston with a rebound. Trying to foul is A-Town. 4 seconds left. Coming in on that one with 1.8 seconds left. And that might do it. That might have took away too much of the clock there, as Just 1.8 seconds left. Of course, if United hits some of these free throws, it's not going to matter. One's about all you need, unless you're BJ Stone. He'd say a 4-point game, still a one-possession game. That one no good. Technically it is, but United would not foul, I wouldn't think, in that situation. To the line for one more. That one on the way. It's up halfway down and out. 1 second left. Got to get a heave up. They're not going to get it up in time, and United's going to hang on. What a ball game it ended up being in overtime as the Red Storm win this one 31-28. After trailing by as much as 12, trailing by 10 going into the third quarter, A-Town gave it everything they had. They brought it back and tied it. But now we go to overtime, and United outscores A-Town 3-0. That's all they needed. A big basket there by Izzy Keith, who finishes with a game-high 11 points, tied for the game-high with 11 points. So Izzy Keith finishes with 11 for United. 10 points for Cameron Poston, 4 points for Cora Shimon, and 4 points for Ada Kunkel. 2 points also for Mia Carson, I should say. A-Town, the leading scorer, is Vivian Bigger. She had some big baskets to get this game to overtime. 11 points, though, for Vivian Bigger to lead the way for A-Town. 7 points for Chesney Engel. Macy Brooks with 5, Kayanne Andrews with 1, and Mila Donahue is what Peggy's telling me in the comments, so I'll go with that. Mila Donahue with 4 points in this contest as well. So that is going to do it for our JV contest. What a game it was. 31-28, the final score. We have the varsity contest for you in just a bit. We'll take a break and head over to the other link. Head to our homepage, go to the live tab. The second link is created, and we'll be going live there in about less than 10 minutes from now as we get ready for more basketball here. The girls take the floor here as we've got the A-Town Tornadoes taking on the United Red Storm here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.